Ever wondered how to perfectly smoke a chicken? It's an art, a culinary journey that transforms a humble chicken into a masterpiece of smoky flavor and succulent tenderness. The beauty of this process lies not only in the mouth-watering result, but also in the satisfaction of mastering this culinary craft yourself. Smoking a chicken is a simple and straightforward process, yet it has the power to elevate your chicken from ordinary to extraordinary, infusing it with a depth of flavor that's hard to achieve with other cooking methods. The wafting smoke works its magic, penetrating deep into the chicken, while the low and slow cooking process ensures unmatched tenderness. Popular seasonings such as paprika, garlic powder, and thyme, coupled with the smoky flavor, create a symphony of tastes. So, ready to step up your chicken game? Let's dive into the process. First things first, you need to prepare your chicken. Now, the key to a flavorful smoked chicken lies in the quality of the bird itself. Opt for a fresh, organic, free-range chicken if you can. Why, you ask? Well, these chickens typically have a better texture and flavor, which will significantly enhance the final result. Next, let's talk about brining. This is a step that can be skipped if you would like to smoke your fresh chicken right away. Brining is essentially soaking your chicken in a mixture of water, salt, and sugar. This process helps to tenderize the chicken and lock in moisture, ensuring that every bite of your smoked chicken is juicy and succulent. You'll want to brine your chicken for at least 12 hours, or better yet, overnight. Now comes the fun part, the seasoning. This is where you can let your creativity shine. A popular choice is a blend of paprika, garlic powder, and brown sugar. The paprika adds a lovely smoky flavor that complements the smoking process. The garlic powder brings in that savory note, and the brown sugar balances everything out with a touch of sweetness. Of course, you can play around with other spices and herbs according to your preference. Try adding a dash of cayenne pepper for heat or some dried thyme for an earthy aroma. After you've seasoned your chicken, let it rest for a while to allow the flavors to meld together. This also brings the chicken to room temperature, which will ensure it cooks evenly in the smoker. Remember, patience is key here. Great flavor takes time to develop. And there you have it. Your chicken is now ready for the smoker. You've selected a quality bird, brined it for enhanced flavor and moisture, and seasoned it with your chosen blend of spices. The stage is all set for the magical transformation that's about to happen in the smoker. With your chicken perfectly seasoned and ready to go, it's time to fire up the smoker. Now, the real magic begins, the smoking process. This is when our chicken starts its transformation from raw and ordinary to a tender, smoky delicacy. The first step in this enchanting process is preheating the smoker. You want to aim for a temperature range of around 225 to 250 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the sweet spot for smoking chicken, ensuring that it cooks slowly and absorbs all those wonderful smoky flavors without drying out. But speaking of flavor, let's talk about wood. Just like the spices and herbs we choose, the type of wood used for smoking can significantly influence the flavor of our chicken. Fruit woods are often a top choice for smoking chicken. Woods like apple and cherry impart a sweet, fruity flavor that complements the natural taste of chicken beautifully. Of course, the choice ultimately depends on personal preference, so feel free to experiment with different types of wood until you find your favorite. Once the smoker is at the right temperature and you've got your wood of choice, it's time to place the chicken in the smoker. Position it so that it's in the center of the smoker, where it can get an even exposure to the heat and smoke. Now the key here is to monitor the temperature. It's important not only to maintain the smoker's temperature, but also to keep an eye on the internal temperature of the chicken. You're aiming for it to reach 165 degrees Fahrenheit. And here's a crucial piece of advice. Resist the urge to open the smoker frequently. Each time you open it, you let out heat and smoke, which can prolong the cooking time and affect the smoky flavor. Remember, smoking is a slow and steady process. Patience is key here. Good things come to those who wait, and a perfectly smoked chicken is no exception. So, sit back, relax, and let the smoker do its job. Before you know it, you'll be rewarded with a chicken that's tender, juicy, and infused with a delicious, smoky flavor that's simply irresistible. So, how do you know when your chicken is perfectly smoked? Well, determining the doneness of your smoked chicken isn't as complex as it sounds. It all boils down to temperature. The magic number you're looking for is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. That's right, 165 degrees Fahrenheit is the safe internal temperature for both white meat and dark meat. How do you measure this, you ask? A good quality meat thermometer is your best friend here. Insert the thermometer into the thickest part of the chicken without touching the bone. Once it hits that magical 165, voila, your chicken is done. But hold your horses, you're not ready to slice into that beautiful bird just yet. Patience, my friend, is a virtue, especially when it comes to smoking chicken. You see, letting your chicken rest after smoking is crucial. Why, you ask? Well, this resting period allows juices to redistribute throughout the chicken. It's like a mini spa retreat for your bird, where it gets to soak up all those delicious juices it lost during the smoking process. So, give your chicken a good 15 to 20 minute rest before you start carving. This will ensure that every bite of your chicken is juicy and packed with that smoky flavor you've worked so hard to achieve. Remember, a well-rested chicken is a juicy chicken. And there you have it, a perfectly smoked chicken. An exquisite masterpiece that's been kissed by the smoke, basting in its own juices, and transformed into a flavorful, tender delight. You can almost taste the smoky goodness just by looking at it, can't you? It's a symphony of flavors, a harmony of textures, a feast for the senses. Imagine carving into this bird. The skin is crispy and golden, the meat beneath succulent and infused with a delicate smoky flavor. It's the kind of chicken that makes you close your eyes in appreciation, the kind that leaves you reaching for seconds, even thirds. And what's a perfectly smoked chicken without its accompaniments? A vibrant, zesty coleslaw, a rich, buttery corn on the cob, or maybe a classic potato salad. The possibilities are endless. Each side dish complements the smoky, hearty flavor of the chicken, creating a balanced and satisfying meal. But the beauty of smoking a chicken is that it's not one size fits all. Feel free to experiment with different seasonings, different smoking woods. Maybe you fancy a spicy kick, or perhaps a subtle hint of sweetness. The choice is yours. Find your perfect combination. Create your signature smoked chicken. Now that you know the secrets of smoking a chicken, the next backyard barbecue is yours to conquer. Go forth and create culinary magic, my friends.